The Red Bead Tree and the Lion King. One day, the king of the forest, Rory Lion, was sleeping under a red bead tree. Suddenly, a pod burst open and some red bead seeds fell down. The king sprang up and roared. Who dared to disturb my sleep? Rory Lion shivered in anger. The red bead tree felt very guilty. I am sorry, Your Majesty. It was me that did it, but not wilfully. I beg your pardon honestly. Please treat me with mercy. But the Lion King was still angry. I will not tolerate this. I hereby order that all the trees and plants in the forest be cut down, commanded the king. All the animals and plants in the forest were terrified. What would happen if the trees and plants were cut? But everybody was afraid of the king. Finally, the red bead tree asked the king, plants are the food makers of the world. What will you eat if plants are destroyed? Food makers? Do you make food for me? Stupid, roared the lion. I eat meat when I'm hungry. Then how do you say you're making my food? The red bead tree smiled and asked, from where are you getting the meat to eat, Your Majesty? I kill small animals like rabbits or deer to feed on, replied the lion. Okay, what do they eat? Asked the red bead tree. Maybe grass or leaves, said the lion. Yes, so there you are. They eat plants. If there were no plants, how would these small animals live? Asked the red bead tree. The Lion King started to think, but he could not find a good answer to the red bead tree's question. It's plants that make food for all animals. Plants take nutrition from the soil and a gas called carbon dioxide and cook food using energy from sunlight, explained the red bead tree. If you cut us down, you will die of hunger. The Lion King looked up to the tree first and then looked down to see the twinkling red seeds that had fallen upon him. I am sorry, I didn't know that plants are feeding all the animals on earth. I love these red beet seeds. Can I take some? The king asked. Oh, sure, Your Majesty. So can I believe that you have forgiven me? Asked the red beet tree. Indeed, said the Lion King, hugging the tree affectionately.